Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5 Minute Figure Reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Avengers wave, the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave, and in particular we're taking a look at Wonder Man. Now this particular figure does come with a Build-A-Figure piece. It comes with the left arm and the left hand, as well as a couple of little accessories for himself. Now Wonder Man, where shall we start? Now this is of course, I think it's Simon Williams, I think his name was in the comic books. It's Wonder Man at the end of the day. Who cares what his actual name is? And he's a bit of an odd one, to be honest. This is one of his earlier looks. I think it was the 80s. Yeah, his jacket and sort of trousers look. It's pretty cool. He came out in the 1960s. It's like the mid to early 1960s debuted, and was part of the Avengers. He was a member of the Avengers. As it was pointed out to me recently, this wasn't his original look. This was, I believe, his third costume, his third look. But it's still pretty cool. And I think they've done him justice. I really do. I think that they've really given us that kind of classic Wonder Man look, which is something that a lot of people have been crying out for some time. Now, he's also got these little blast effect pieces, and I saw a lot of people asking online where they go. Well, they fit into his belt. Underneath here, he's got two little slots in these little like packs, and the blast effects go in there and create a nice little effect piece there. They just slot in nice and easy. They go flush to his coat, and yeah. There we go. That's where they go if you're wondering. So yeah, Wonder Man. Now he has had figures in the Marvel Legends before, but they're in his later costumes. Like the black and red is a very popular one, a very common one. But this, as we said, is his kind of classic look. So if you've collected the retro figures or the card back figures and you want to put Wonder Man in there, he would definitely fit in with those kind of 1960s characters. For me, that's why it was so cool to have him, because we have got a lot of the classic looking figures from everyone from kind of Iron Man to Hawkeye to Thor, Doctor Strange. So to have Wonder Man to be able to put in there is a definite plus for me. He was one of the early Avengers. Now he doesn't really feature in the Avengers too much. So he had a stint with the West Coast Avengers as well, and we've recently seen a West Coast Avengers box set come out. So you know, who knows, put him with that. But it was a different costume, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, as a figure, he's really cool. So this is a new sculpted piece, this jacket. So I'm sure we're going to see a few figures using this or something similar to this. And he's completely pinless. But I think in comparison to his look in the comic books, they've absolutely nailed it. They've definitely sort of spent some time on the sculpting. He has got a waist swivel, even though he is wearing a coat, because the coat is actually made of two pieces. If you have a look, I can lift that up and you can kind of see inside. Now, there isn't a full body underneath that coat, so if you do cut that coat off for a custom, you're going to be left with a very odd looking figure. Be careful when you're changing the hands over, because these little gold bands do come off. That's not the end of the world, because they have got the cuff underneath, the cuff of the coat underneath, but it just looks a little bit odd in my opinion. I'm definitely going to leave him with his bands on, because that's how he appeared in the comic books. But yeah, Wonder Man, he is a cool character to have, a classic original kind of Avengers character in one of his classic iconic looks, the red coat. One other thing that I will say is I'm really pleased that they've attached the glasses. They are translucent, you can see through them. Let's just zoom in so you can have a look. You can see his face there, he's pulling that kind of Hollywood smile. But I'm really pleased that they have attached the glasses to his face, because one of my bugbears with characters that wear glasses is that they fall off very easy and they're very easy to lose. So yeah, really pleased that they actually attached them to his face. But yeah, there isn't a huge amount more to say about him. If you want to see this look, this particular look of Wonder Man, then you're going to have to read those earlier comic books. But as far as an action figure goes, and as far as an action figure to add to the collection, especially that kind of nostalgic retro collection, he is definitely one to put in there, and I think he's worth picking up. I think he will soon become a favourite of this wave among kind of newer fans as well, just because he's quite cool looking, and when you kind of read about him you realise that there is more to him. Very easy to just kind of look at him and think about him as just a dude in a coat, but there is a lot more to him. I am a little bit surprised that they went right back to the beginning and gave us this look, because it did require a lot of new tooling, a lot of new sculpting, but I'm not complaining in the slightest. I'm very pleased that they did. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. Do check out my channel, because I've done a whole bunch of other 5-minute figure reviews on the rest of this wave, the Build-A-Figures, as well as a whole bunch of other Marvel Legends over the years. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. That's about it. Wonder Man, classic look, Excellent choice. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.